Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Would you like to make something like this? A tower with your favourite washi tape on. Now I've got something slightly different to this. I made this last night with, the base is made from card. I'm going to make this exactly the same, hopefully. All it is made from, I've got this. All that's made from is this. In fact, most of it's made from that, but cereal box as well. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. Please share my videos. And please press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. Thank you. Right. Now then. Right, I've got this, but I found, I don't know if that'll fit in there actually, will it? Oh, it will. Perfect. That is perfect. I found this on it probably should have been thrown away ages ago, but because we're a family that doesn't throw things away, you know, that we leave things around, things like that, that's worked really well for us, so for me. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to cut it off there and possibly use the base. Depends. Okay, if not, I've got a 3-inch punch for the base, but it does need washing, as you can see. So there we go. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to make this. It's really easy, really. Right, so it's easy to make. So I'm going to wind, I don't know how at all to make the, because you've got to make it so it doesn't topple over, obviously. It depends. I'm not going to make it, I wouldn't make it that tall, because then you'd have to, I'm going to put whatever left is of this into there. So I'm going to make it a little bit longer. I'm just going to check how long that is. So it's 1, 2, about 3. So you need about 3 inches extra to what you actually need. So about, say if you want an 8-inch pole for your washi tape, I think that's actually 7. 1, 2, 5, 6. Yeah, that's 7. So a little bit longer than this. So you want about an 8-inch pole, then you can, then we would make it 3 inches longer for that. So I'm going to make an 8-inch pole, so I'm going to make a 11-inch tube. You don't have to, I didn't measure at all yesterday, but just in case you need to know the measurements, because I know some people do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 inches up to there. It's going to move it up there, up there, up there. Oh, come on. I'm not going to move my ephemera boxes. Made some ephemera boxes. Was it yesterday? I don't know whether it will be on your video. Depends. Depends what I make in between. Right, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can make it the whole length, but I don't think it's going to be, you can make it as long as you like, as long as you think it's not going to topple over. But you could obviously rectify that problem by using things from the garden, like stones or things like that, to hold it down. I'm going to look for some actually. If you've got things like, if you've got a driveway with what do you call that stuff, gravel, that's the word. We have got gravel, but it's pea gravel and it belonged to the lady who used to live here, and I don't feel like, I don't want to use it. So I want to use I would rather, this also uses your, rather what would I rather? I'd rather do something. Right, this also uses up your washi tape. So you've got plenty of that. Right, last night I was rolling this around on some scissors, but ideally, I didn't think about this. Grabbing a pen, I've got lots of pens. Do it in a something like this, just something to get you going, so you can get you going like this. Right, okay. How did it find? I think it's because it's so long. That's another thing about it being longer. It's because it's not easy to roll something when it's so, perhaps if I do it like this, I don't know, I've never done this for. Oh, the reason I'm doing this, by the way, is because yesterday a lady on, I think it was Junk Journaling for Everyone, I'm not sure which group it was, showed a candle, she showed something in that shape that she'd bought from a charity shop. Candle thing, I don't know, that she could store her washi tapes on. And I was thinking, see how hard this is. I was thinking years ago, a few years ago, a couple of years ago now, how to store washi tapes. And I was thinking of getting some lolly sticks and putting it in plasticine or something. You know, sticking it down. I should be doing it now. Sticking it down. And I don't know if you'd need all this. I'm not sure. I can't remember how much I used yesterday. But that's a whole side. I'm using a whole side of that thing. I need to make sure it will fit in my bottle. Trying to make sure it's going straight as well, which it isn't. I need to try and make sure it's level. Right, okay, so now I need to get this. I need to stick it in. Yeah, that'll fit in. Right, so I'm going to get some washi tape. It needs to be perhaps a little bit looser actually. So I might let it go a little. I need some washi tape now to wind round it. Right, okay. Just letting it go a bit so it... Oh no, don't bottom to... The bottom's going a bit too much. This did not happen last night. Right, this was perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Right, let's see if that... Yeah, that fit in. Right, so I'm going to wind this round here. Just to hold it. Wind it round here. To hold it. And wind it round there to hold it as well. So make sure that does fit in. No, it's not, so I'm going to make it a little tighter. Yeah, that's fine. I'm also going to tap it so it's hopefully level. This is what I think I did that last night. I'm just going to wind that round like that. Right, I'm just going to tap it on the thing so you can. That's it. Oh, that's come undone. So we need some more for this one. Come on. So make sure you've got plenty of tape wound round it. Okay, and obviously you can tighten it and loosen it as you need. I'm just going to put that in there. Yeah, that fits. And that fits. Yeah, so they're sort of the right sort of shape. Right, what I did was, if you notice, this is actual washi tape. So what I did was wound a load of washi tape I've had for ages. Round and round and round. And then... Oh, I was going to use a glue bottle. That might be good as well. But, yeah, because that's... Oh dear, I'm getting the glue on the desk now. I've just been trying to get it into my sugar bowl. Just to make sure it's going to... I've had this stuff for ages. And I've not used it because I've not been doing bullet journals, which is what I got it for. So I've got loads and loads of this really slim tape. I'm going to put another layer on in a minute with the colour I'm actually going to choose. Alright, I've got one of those moustaches on. Oh dear. So you've got a curly moustache on that one. I might try this one. Let's have a look. I don't think I've even used this, so there we go. Right, whoop. Just help to keep hold of it. Right, so I'm going to now. Let's see if I can get that bit more flatter. Well, it doesn't matter. I think we can start. So what I did was wound it round and round like this. There. There we go. and like this. So basically, oh dear, I'm catching this. That's why it's not helping. Come on. Right, so we can just cover that up anyway. You cover this as many times as you like, obviously, until you've used up all the washi tape you want to use up. I think what I did was as well, yeah, I did this. Came around like this and then just came up, because it's quite quick to do this. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm holding it too close to me, aren't I? So I'm going to, this is harder to do now, it's over there. So what I'm going to do is wind around like this. That might help. Obviously you can do it closer to you, so you'd probably do a lot better than me. Anyway, this is 11 inches, isn't it, I said? Let's have a look. Yes, that's about 11 inches tall, so it's going to be about 8 inches worth of. The reason I've done it like that, and you can't do it from I wouldn't do it from the bottom or the top, is because of the balance. Or you can find a way. I mean, it's just my idea. This is how I think. So it might not be right. Just look how long this is. It says, "Oh, you're using me really nicely. Oh, thank you." But anyway, that should be that way around, shouldn't it? The moustaches are all facing that way. I'm trying to cover all my thingy up. I might cut some of this out because obviously it's taking time. Now it's finished. Right then, glue it. Have I got some glue in there? I don't know if that's any glue. Yeah, I've got a bit of glue in that bottle that I was trying to empty. Right, so I'm going to glue that bit there. And I'm going to find another something to use. Obviously, if you've got loads and loads of thick ones, which is good, you can probably do this a lot quicker, but this isn't. It's quite fun doing this, actually. Let's see if I can do it better like this. Wait a minute. You don't have to probably do the bottom anyway, because that would be covered. So if we want to make it, oh, hold on a minute, I'm going to go around this, but I can make a bit of a stripy one. So I'll cut that off there. You won't be able to see this anyway, because yours will be covered with washi tape, won't it? But if you wanted to make a pattern, I've got moustaches and I've got this, and I'm just covering the rest of the card. So probably up here. I'll stop there because that's got a, it's very random, my stripes, you know. I think that's finished. So that's 2 used up. There we go. How about that? Right, for my soap box, where is it? Soap thing. This needs washing. I can't get anything into it washing. So what I'm going to do is cut it into shape and then clean it, and go and clean it. And I will be back. I've just got to cut it. Where's my knives? So I'm going to just pierce it with a knife and then cut it with scissors, because I think it's more accurate. I don't know, you might, if you can use knives perfectly well, then I would use a knife perfectly well. Oh, I couldn't find knives the other day. I could have used these, I suppose, couldn't I? Right, so I'm going to cut it somewhere. I'll cut it down here to make sure we've got plenty of thing. Oops, and it being attacked by my knife nearly. Right, it's very bouncy, so obviously I nearly cut my thumb there. You see that? Right. I don't even cut. I'm going to use my scissors as well, are they? Right. Scissors. Where's the hole? Right. Right. Yeah, that cuts a lot easier. I'm going to cut it like that. Right, so now I'm going to clean this out. Oh, I need to clean that out as well because we might be using the bottom. I think hopefully that will either fit underneath or on top. If not, we can use cardboard, or we can fix it together with washi tape. Okay. So now I've got, oh, there is a mark actually round there. I perhaps don't know. So far, it goes so far. Still a bit wet. Dry it. I've dried it a bit. Right, so it goes so far and then it stops. I've only got there to go, so it's got a mark around it. I was going to measure it, but it's got actually a mark around it. So let's do it. This is where I'm joining it on. It's going to be about that deep, so is that right? Yeah, that's the 3 inches I anticipated. So that's good done. So now I'm going to attempt to cut that around that line. I'm not sure how we're going to do it because it is a bit awkward if you see. Just cutting around, there's a line, natural, and that must be something to do with the label, I think. It's like a see-through label. And that one obviously. We're going to cover it with washi tape anyway, so hopefully, well, I'm going to cover mine with washi tape. Oh, there we are, I'm nearly finished. That's quick. So I'm just cutting off the end there. Alright. Oh, I haven't cut. Looks like I haven't managed to cut off the label this bit. Assuming the label's right, have I done that all the same all the way? If I've done that the same all the way around, that's fine. Is it straight? I can fix our little thing in there. Can you see that big tower? Look, I'll fix that in. I'm gonna perhaps higher this up because it is a bit low. It's even lower now. It's a bit lower, a bit low. So now let's have a look. Make sure we're not seeing just my knees. Oh, where's that? Oh, is this the tower? Oh yeah, there it is. Look. So you can see that now. So we need to keep that so it's perfectly level, don't we? And I was going to cut the bottom off this to see if we can use the bottom for the base, because I'm going to put some stones in it. I found some gravel, but it wasn't in the gravel part, so I don't think that would matter. I don't want to move the gravel from where it actually is. I don't know how deep we're going to need it. It's going to make it a lot smaller than this, I think. But it's not easy to get in there. Let's cut down to the before it turns. Let's move that out of the way. Oh, I've got my drink, frothy drink from those sachet drinks. Lovely. Yum yum yum. It's probably still, hopefully still warm. I've been out of the room for ages. Right, let's see how big that is. That's a bit small. It's a bit small. I just want a base really. Is that going to stay? If I make that a bit more flatter, because I've made it too flat in places. You can't see it very well because it's clear. I'll move that out of the way because I can do that later. I'm going to make it so I'm not going to fix it on yet because we need to fix the washi tape, so the tower inside our right, that's probably right. Yeah, that fits inside. Look, lovely. So we can do that. There we go. I don't know how well it fits inside, but it fits inside. We can put it around with washi tape anyway. Okay, so we need to put some stones in it somehow. I don't know how we're going to do it because the stones will come through there. The dog likes me to say right then. Right, it's this way, won't it? That's the bottom. I was going to fix that somehow onto there so it's straight. So perhaps use some washi tape, some thicker washi tape. Right. So I'm going to put this here. Whoops, hold on. Oh, that's going to be a massive tower, that is, isn't it? Oh, I like it. Massive tower of what's names? Hold on. Right, so I'm using this stuff. I'm not keen. I like it. I love it. It's got patterns on it, but it sometimes doesn't tear properly. I mean, you can make pictures all over it, I suppose. Let's have a look. So if I fix this into here. Right, there we go. And then we can fix that. That's nice and fixed. That's a lot better, a lot easier than when I did this, which is like a panel of card. In fact, I put cereal box and that card around it, and I've got some discs in there that I made. Discs out of 3-inch punch, circle punch rather, that I put holes in, cut little holes in, and I've got one at I've got one in the top and one in the middle somewhere to keep that out, and then I've got the bottom bit as another disc. And it works fine, but you just got to keep put loads and loads and loads of washi tape inside it and outside it as well. So there is that idea. But I do like this one. I don't know if you want to. If you can actually probably use a bottle. You'd have to, obviously, a water bottle, for example, and but you'd have to make sure it sat in by perhaps putting washi tape or stuffing it with something, perhaps a bit of card around there, or well, you don't want to make that too thick. Okay. I don't know what I need to do now, really. I can just put the gravel in. If I can find it. Where's the gravel? It's still wet. So what I'm doing is putting the gravel in. I have washed it. Just too impatient to let it dry. I think it is sort of dry. I suppose if you've got some pretty stones, you could leave it clear. But I haven't got any pretty. These are sort of pea gravel. You don't have to do this, I don't think, because I didn't put anything inside this one. It's got nothing in there. But I thought it might be better if I put something in here too. And I thought to give you ideas, to give you inspiration, hopefully, to make your own things or your own ideas. I'd love to hear if you've got anything to add. Little plants were growing as well. So, don't know how I'm going to fix the bottom up. But I'm going to just put the little bits in there. Probably get some down there as well. Huh? Putting the lid on. That's it. I'm going to say, seems a bit far away. Right, so I'm going to now join them. How I'm going to do it, I don't know. I need something to put it in. I'm looking around, my cup's still full. Okay, that's right, fall on the floor. The difficulties of being a craft person. Right, so yeah, so this is a thing I've never seen done before, so I don't know obviously how to do it. And I'm quite inventive, I seem to be anyway. So I've invented some pockets that seem to be doing really well. I'm going to try and put that there a minute while I get some more tape. it's a thing of balance. I know that's horrible, that's seeing that thingy there. I suppose you could take, no, could you take, no, not really. You couldn't really take that out because it needs room, wouldn't it? Anyway, there we go. I've got that basically there like that. So what I'm going to do now is cover it, and I'm going to move this because, oh, I've got some more stones there. I'm going to move that because it's disgusting and we don't want to see it, do we? I don't suppose I'll be able to get the stones in, will I? And little stones will be falling out, but we need the big stones. Just putting the bigger stones in. There we go, popped them in. So if you do that, you know where to do. So there we go. Right, so you need the bigger stones possibly, or if anybody's got any gravel, that would be ideal. I'm going to cover this now with this tape, and this now is not straight, but we can straighten it. There we go. So now basically I'm going to cover it. So I'm going to cover some more. It's worked well, worked really well actually. A lot better than I thought, because obviously I thought I was going to have to make the bottom. I've got another bottle, but it's not got quite as slim as neck as that one. So basically I'm just putting tape from there. This is to secure the bottom on. Just trying to get it straight. Whoops. And then you'll just fill in the gaps. She says trying to untangle everything that's always tangled. Get out the way, dear. Oh, that's come through all the way to the back, the other side. Oh dear, I'm getting stoned now. Stones, stay. Right, so I'm going to, nice long bit. Next bit is long. We're going to have to stay out there now, stones. I know we needed some of you, but not perhaps all of you. Be fine, wouldn't it? So even though you've tried to escape, I'm not going to put you back. Okay. You could do this first, I think. Perhaps do this first and then and maneuver your thing into it by putting, and then I don't know, that'd be fine. I'm sure it will. And then perhaps put the stones in. But I didn't think of that, did I? Because I haven't got any logic, and I'm thinking they're putting stones. Yeah, so I thought I wasn't recording that. Putting stones into the end to the thing. Oh yes, we can do that. Look, that's we need to make sure that stays. Well, I don't think it would matter, look, because I mean, I suppose I could take that out, couldn't I? I don't know. Or would it go back in okay? Because that is in the way a little bit. Mind you, the stones will all fall out, won't they? So I'm going to fix that in anyway properly, perhaps with some glue even. How about glue? Do you think glue would work? I think it might. But I suppose you could leave it like that. I mean, so you can see them. That's quite arty, isn't it? You've got these like little windows. But obviously you can do what you like if you've got a better idea. I'm going to cover mine up. It's practical as well because obviously I'm sealing the bottom on. But I'm sure you can. I'm sure you could actually do that. I mean, I would be there. If I was watching this, I'd be there coming up with their little ideas. So I'm sure there is people who would do that. Okay. Yeah, so I've got the dog in here. I left him in here where I went to go and find all my stuff. He's just laying on his bed. It's actually a cat bed. But he's little Lancho, he's a little fat lump. That's his nickname, isn't it? Oh, what's the matter? Somebody there? Looking out the door. Oh. All the way along, and got too much. Wait a minute. See if I can get to cover that gap. There we go. I've got too much there. Could use that bit for there to make sure we get all round. So let's see if I can show you what the bottom looks like. It looks like this. So we're getting covered. I thought it was quite nice. It would actually look lovely if you got some stones in there. And you could sort of like fix them in. Perhaps with a cardboard bottom or something, because that might be easy to fix on, and perhaps put some washi tape just around the bottom or something, whatever you look, you know, something to fix it. That would be nice. So I'm coming up with all these ideas. Because last night I thought there must be a better way to make that idea. And it's thanks to a lady on, I mean, I've been thinking about this for years, doing something like this, but because she showed, like, I think it was a candle, something to do with a candle, and she bought it from a charity shop, and I thought, yes, that's a brilliant idea, I think. And I told her it looked lovely. So, and then last night I thought, I'm going to make it. I know I'm going to make it. I'm going to actually make it now, because I've been, actually that will go just, and that looks, I mean, you can see the deer on it. There's a load of deer wandering about on trees. So I might just finish this off then, and then I'll come back to you because it's taking so long. So I've got this glove. I've emptied this bottle, because did I show you that? I think I did, didn't I? And I could have used this as well for that sort of thing, because that's nice and thin as well. So that would be an idea. That's quite a nice, that's quite a tall, that's 3 inches. I think I've got, well, actually no, I think a washi tape might go right down to the bottom there. Not sure how tall, how much worth we've got of, let's have a look. I can't, this is 7.5, 7.5, 8, it's got about 9 inches. Did well actually. We've got about 9 inches of washi tape room there, and it's not gonna, it's really sturdy and it's not gonna fall. I'm just gonna glue it in though. Fabric tack, that might do it. Fabric tack in a Sugar Bell bottle. Go on, Sugar Bell, do it for me. Oh, there it is. Right, there we go. Right, let's just see how high I need to do it. Oh, it's probably around here. I'm gonna put it all the way along, just in case. And hopefully, and I'm going to put some more washi tape on it to secure it. Oh no, that's gone over. Right, so that's now fixed on there. I'm going to get some thicker washi tape. Come on, washi tape, where are you? That's something. Butterfly. I think it's supposed to be a butterfly. So I'm going to try and fix that on there. There we go. And then, there we go. Oh! And I'm going to fix that on there, and then come down a bit and fix it onto the, and put a bit, oh that's not it, that's this, isn't it? It's getting the wrong glue. Going to fabric tack, we're going to fabric tack the washi tape. Let's see if that'll do it. Keep it in place. Not fabric tacked washi tape before. I assume it works. Why is it hurting my fingers? Have I got cuts or something? That's how it normally does. It's a bit strong, isn't it? I'm sure it's not going to. Right. Okay, let's get this on here. Oh, it's sticking to the back of it's sticking to my thumb. So there we go. I'm going to unstick it. That's it. Let me see what we're doing. Right, you can. Right, so that, okay, I think you can, because that seems to be in the, see my fingers. Right, so there, making sure that's going to dry straight now. All right, then I think that's it. I think we've done it. Okay then, how about this? What do you think? Let's put our washi tape on it, because I've got absolutely loads waiting. Let's put in on here. There we go. How about that? Oh look, well that one goes That will, the one will fix on the bottom bit. But we've got loads and loads. A lot of it's a green look. So you could put several of these. You could have green ones. You could have brown ones. You can have black and white ones. I've got that one there as well I can use. And there, look, and this. And this. Oh, and one more. We've got enough room for one more. So, I mean, you don't want it too tall anyway, because normally, of course, you'll want the bottom one. But I thought I'd make a really tall one. Actually, I think it's 9 inches worth of washi tape. So let's have a look. I think I said 9 inches. Doing to 7.5. Go up to there. My ruler's weird. Don't forget. 7.5, 8.5. Yeah, it's about 9. 9 inches of washi tape. And it's got stones in there to keep that steady. So that's why I can make quite a tall tower. And I can find it better. Let me show you my bag. I've got a bag of washi tape. This is why I've been wanting to make a bag of washi tape. And other tape too as well by the looks of it. But look, it's everywhere. So I mean, I don't want to use, I'm trying to use all these little bits up. I think that's a brilliant way of using them, doing that. Perhaps that size would actually be more realistic. But it works well, and it looks actually quite nice on my desk. Although you can't, let me see if I can show you. Wait a minute, let's get everything out of the way. Okay, so I've got my ephemera boxes as well next to it. And I know my husband's got some stuff there that's stored in boxes, but we'll try not to show you that. Yeah, you've got to show you it. Right, there it is, look. On my desk. Untidiness. Oh, that's a box I was going to use for my ephemera box. I made that yesterday. It's going to be, one of these is going to be my 100th video. I'm not sure which one yet. Could even be this one. So 100th video. I'm thinking about giving something away for a 100th video. I'm not sure what yet. Probably something I've made on videos. But we'll have to see. Which is next, not this week, not next, it's not coming, I think it's going to be somewhere around August the 5th. I think that's what I've worked it out as. So August the 5th will be my 100th video, yay! So you've got 100 videos to choose from, to look at for me, from me. Okay, now hopefully I've got some new, quite good ideas as well. I think I have sometimes. So, people seem to say, oh, you've got some good ideas. So if you like this content, please subscribe to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up. You have your crafty thumbs. And press the notification bell with your crafty fingers. And share my video. Thank you so much. And goodbye.